Hey guys, Arsene here. So I've had enough of the dust buildup in my old case, the N2 Pro M. Plus I need a new case anyway, so I decided let's get something new. And if I don't like dust, let's go open air. Like with this Thermaltake Core P3. I decided, well, let's try to come up with something new. Maybe at some point I'll go custom water cooling, and this case is supposedly built for it. Maybe I'll be growing with it, maybe not. But anyway, let's see what's inside. So, first things first, I think this turns out to be a pretty nice build. And this case lends itself pretty much to getting yourself a clean build if you put some time into it. I would recommend putting on the feet first before you put in the motherboard or anything else, because then it's easier to handle the case. Otherwise, for the building process, I put in the radiator in with the motherboard, and that cost me a lot of time. I would recommend not doing that. Would be easier if you just attach it afterwards. When it comes to cable management, this case is amazing. I think there's a lot of space there, about 5 centimeters in the back. We can tuck in cables wherever you need to. The wall mount is kind of in the way, but in the other way, it also helps you move the cables the way it's supposed to be. And in general, I did not have any issues with cable management. When mounting the vertical bracket, I recommend mounting the bracket before mounting the power supply, because there's some screws under the bracket that you need to install, and you will not be able to get to them if the power supply is installed at the same time. Thus, first mount the bracket, then the power supply. So furthermore, these poles, it's I like the idea, and right now I don't have the glass panel on it, which is acrylic and about 5 millimeters thick in order not to have the reflections. But I would love to see something different, because the screw is on the side of the pole of the attachment and not in the pole, which makes actually setting the glass pretty hard, and no rubber or anything around it. So it means that if you tend to take it on and off often, which I guess most people don't, you might end up scratching the acrylic. But in general, I would maybe recommend putting some padding here and on this screw as well. I would say this is a very nice case, and I don't think this build will stay in this way for long, because it just yearns to be water cooled, and I'm looking into getting a water cooling kit and water cooling at least the CPU, maybe later on the GPU as well. But that's the story for another video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.